What's up, YouTube world? How you all doing? Welcome once again to another live stream episode of My Cowboys Family and the Cowboy updates for the day, guys. Not many to talk about. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for everyone to get in here, and I'm gonna check the audio, make sure we're good. The video, make sure we're good, like we always do. Got some good news, got some bad news, got some news. What's up, DC Pharrell? What's up? And what's up, Tobias? Good. I'm glad you guys are joining us right now. Looks like I can't tell yet if we have the audio working, but let me know if you can hear me. Zero God, how you doing? So I got some good news, guys. My brother, Cardinal fan extraordinaire, he's going to be on live with us through my cell phone. He's a doctor. He's going to be Dr. G, guys. We just call him Dr. G, my brother. And he's going to be partaking in our Arizona Cardinal Friday night, basically a matchup discussion, guys. It's gonna be interesting. He knows a lot about the Cardinals, more than probably many people out there, and even those that do know about the Cardinals, he'll give you a run for your money. So we're gonna get the definitely some big important information about how to beat the Cardinals and how the Cardinals can beat us from my brother. So Dr. G, he'll be on soon. He is part of my family, but not part of my Cowboys family because he's a Cardinals fan, guys. So what's up, guys? Robert Utz, what's up, man? The Cowboys' soul is injured. Not even close, man. We were injured a lot more when Green Bay beat us last year in the playoffs. Let me tell you that. But I'm glad to have you guys on here. Make sure you guys hit like. If you're new, hit subscribe. And then we're gonna roll on from this to talk about basically Cowboy updates for the day, guys. Not many. But the good news is my brother will be on Friday night, guys, around 9 o'clock Eastern. Have him on the phone, and we'll have a discussion. Live stream discussion. You guys can ask questions too to him about the Cardinals, guys. He knows every time he goes to the games, he goes to pretty much every game, the Cardinal games, if it's anywhere within like a 1,000-mile radius from him. And he knows the owner of the Cardinals, Bill, or the son, I guess, is Bidwell, the coach's, the ex-owner's son who passed away. Now the son is the owner now officially. But he's friendly with him. He actually sees him every game and they talk. And so trust me, my brother knows about the Cardinals, and that's going to be fun. The bad news for tonight, guys, no long shot. My daughter, little Jay, had a parade to attend today. She was chosen. She's part of the safety patrol in her elementary school. She's the top of the class. The whole thing, 5th grade, they're the big shots. So about 20 of them got chosen to go to this parade for a high school that she's going to, her future high school, for a Powder Puff women's girls football game, I guess. So a flag football game. Pretty cool. She liked the experience. Of course, the flag football thing, she does it. And of course, the parade thing, she's proud of representing her school. So because of that, guys, it's going to be, we're already way behind on things. As you can see, I'm streaming here late. What's up, Amy Can Fly? What's up, Mr. Wright? How you all doing? But as you can see, Boomer Sooner, what's up? As you can see, we are running a little late, so she won't be able to do the live stream today for a long shot. Look for that tomorrow, though. And guys, also one last thing before we start the updates. If you do remember, look at our video list. You should have had notification, but I put up the about an 7 to 8 minute video earlier this afternoon with the compilation of our reactions for the unfortunate crushing defeat at the Denver Broncos this past weekend from our live stream. So you have our reactions, myself, my fiance, my daughter, little J, and my fiance's son, little G. All 4 of us are on there. And mostly, it's not good. So check that out, guys, and pay attention to that one play where DeMarcus Lawrence got called for leverage. I had to put that clip in of us looking dumbfounded and me saying leverage. What's leverage? Just like where's the leverage? I'm just screaming. I kind of cracked up watching that myself. So check it out, guys. It's funny, even though it's not funny. We lost the game, so maybe a little lightheartedness away from the Cowboys' loss will help us move forward, guys. I think we're ready to roll against the Cardinals, though. I'm pretty sure about it. I'm going to let you know right now, really quick about Zeke, guys, just so you know, and I'm sure you guys already kind of had an inkling about this, but it was announced today that, Roger Goodell, no matter what happens, okay, because today was a deadline, guys. Actually, I'm sorry, yesterday was a deadline for Zeke to play. According to the NFL, they don't care. It's a suggested rule that, by Tuesday at like 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern, if you're not suspended yet, then you can play that week. Well, the NFL said that about week 1. They said that, about week 2. But now week 3, guess what they're doing, guys? They're saying they don't care about what when the rule comes back from the 5th Circuit in New Orleans. They don't care. If they come back and they say that Zeke is ineligible to play, or they take away his his stay, his temporary injunction against the NFL can then immediately, meaning Monday night's game, can enforce him to sit out that game and suspend him for that game, and then of course 5 more after that. That's worst case scenario, guys. And again, worst case as of this moment of the season. If it'd be worse if you got suspended, week 14 or something, or week 13. So just keep an eye out for that. As soon as any breaking news comes from that New Orleans Fifth Circuit Court on the appeals on Judge Mazant's ruling in favor of Zeke and upholding the temporary restraining order, if that comes back all good, then we'll have him the whole year, guys. Pretty much, it's almost a certainty. If for some reason there's an issue and they rule against Judge Mazant and they decide to give the NFL the ability to suspend them, you can expect Zeke to be suspended this Monday night's game. But that's about a 5% chance of happening, guys. Don't expect that. Expect this ruling to come back in Zeke's favor. But we still have to wait and see, guys. Of course, guys, practice squad move, guys. We released 6'10" guard, Dan Skipper. Now, we all like them, guys. I think he still has a chance in this league, but obviously the Cowboys are not seeing a place where they can use him yet. So they released him. They picked up an offensive tackle named Jaron Jones. So, guys, I don't know much about him. I'm sure Law Nation will post something soon about his breakdown and what he's all about. But as of right now, we got Jaron Jones on the practice squad. We released guard Dan Skipper. Also, guys, a little update on DeMarcus Lawrence at number 90, our sack leader. He had 4 sacks. He was leading the league, tied with Calais Campbell, who had 4 sacks in week 1. So he was tied. Unfortunately, guys, he's dropped down to tied for second, I guess, or second place, because when they reviewed the video, for some reason, against the Giants, it's like from 2 weeks ago, guys, and they reviewed the video, and they said, no, DeMarcus Lawrence only gets half a sack in that game, which, again, I think Stephen Paya got the other half. I'm not 100% sure, or was it Benson Mayowa? I'm not sure. But they took away the full sack for DeMarcus Lawrence, which means now he does not lead the NFL in sacks, guys. He's second place behind Calais Campbell, who's not with the Cardinals anymore. And I think he was with the Falcons, and he's got 4 sacks. So, still good for DeMarcus Lawrence, but he's not the league leader anymore, guys, or tied for the league leader. And, of course, guys, the last and big news, Orlando Scandrick, our cornerback. That's our biggest deficiency right now. In depth, we have none of, which is cornerback. Well, Scandrick stated that he will definitely return against the Cardinals after sitting out this past week's game against the Broncos. Fantastic news, obviously, guys. We need Scandrick back. He might not be the best, but he's the best we have. So it's good that he's going to play this Monday. He says he doesn't have any limitations. He's practicing tomorrow. He's going to be fine, guys. It's great news that we got Scandrick back. I think the only guy we're still waiting on is Nolan Carroll to see if he's going to make it back for this game. I haven't heard any reports about his concussion protocol situation. So we need him back as another body. As far as how good he is, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Nolan Carroll. None of us Cowboy fans are big fans of Nolan Carroll. So I'm about to go through some of your questions, guys. That's really all the updates for today. So it's really been limited, if you know what I mean. Unlike Orlando Scandrick, the news from Cowboys camp from today or from Cowboys practice has been very limited. Just make sure you guys remember to hit like, guys, for the stream. It helps us get the popularity going. Hit subscribe if you're new and you haven't subscribed. Make sure you hit the little notification bell so you get these live streams every night or every afternoon, or whenever there's a breaking news, guys. It will come up on your phone or your tablet or your device or your computer or laptop, whatever you use. So make sure you click that. And guys, help us out. I know Mr. ESPN said he's going to be sending us a microphone. So if Mr. ESPN, if you hear this, make sure you send me or post the email in the comments below so I can then send you the address where to send it to. We appreciate it, guys. We get 2 mics. That's going to be no more flipping back and forth with this thing. So it's going to be awesome, and we appreciate that greatly from Mr. ESPN if he comes through for us. So we thank you for that. And again, guys, all of you guys, thank you as well, because when you watch the advertisements, that helps us. It's like almost like a donation by just sitting there and watching a 10-second ad or a minute ad. Some of those ads are really good. I actually get myself caught up in some of these movie ads or some of the, the beer ads or car ads, whatever. If you watch them all the way to the end, guys, that's a donation for us, and that helps us get a microphone and improve the quality of this channel. So thank you guys a million times over for all the help you guys have. So let me run through some stuff, guys, all right? I see Tobias is talking to Robert Utz. I think Utz is a Denver fan. I'm not sure, but I'll check down this chat here and see if I can see who it is. Zero God. Yep. Dan Skipper, 6'10", guys, tied for the tallest guy in history in the NFL. He's not with the Cowboys anymore. He's a free agent. We shall see, though, if we hear his name again in the sometime soon. Space Cowboy, what's up? Yeah, it's going through the process, exactly. It had nothing to do with Zeke being innocent, Space Cowboy. You're 100% right. It has to do with the process of the NFL, the way they went about it, and they withheld evidence in their investigation. Even though they can still suspend them for just their feelings, If they held information away from Roger Goodell, who supposedly didn't know about it, that's a violation of the CBA. We think. That's what we've been hearing, so we'll see. What's up, Cowboys Abroad? How you doing, man? Nice to see you back on here, all the way from across the other side of the world. Just in case you haven't heard, my brother, Dr. G, he's not my Cowboys family because he's a Cardinal fan, but because he's a Cardinal fan, we're going to have a special call-in appearance by my brother, Dr. G. And he will tell you and break down the Cardinals offense, the Cardinals defense, and what they can do, their weaknesses, their strengths. And we're going to discuss that live here on Friday night. So make sure you don't miss that, guys. It's going to be fun. What's up? He's here. Zero God, what's up? Robert Utz, what's up, man? If you think the Cardinals have a tougher time stopping the Cowboys if we don't have Zeke, not sure about that, but I understand the mindset. Mr. Wright, sucks our game is. I know, Mr. Wright. I want to get out of this Denver rut, and I want to move on to the next game. I think we're going to be able to handle the Cardinals decently. I think we have a better chance to beat them. We'll talk more with my brother, Dr. G, on Friday, because he's definitely, threw me a couple little hints about what he feels, and he's a Cardinal expert, guys, and he's a big Cardinals fan. He's been to both games so far this year. He's driven to them. So Detroit, Colts, he's seen both, and he's definitely going to be watching it. He knows everything about the Cardinals, guys. So what's up? Cowboys legend, what's up? I know Rayvon from Virginia. That's how funny. But help fund us, too. Cowboys Abroad, what's up? Who will have the biggest bounce back, Zeke, Dez, or Dak? Now, Zeke's bounce back has to do with the offensive line. So I would say the offensive line is going to have the biggest bounce back, bigger than Dez, because Dez is going to be shut down a little bit, I think, this game. That's my opinion. We're going to go into much more in depth than that, the next couple of days as we rear up for the Cardinals. I think Dak's going to have a much better game. I still think he's going to have a little bit of issues because the Cardinals do have a decent pass rush. They can stop the run, and they can make it a situation where it's similar to what we saw in Denver, guys. But they're coverage guys. Except for Patrick Peterson and Tyrone Matthew, I think that's his name, the Honey Badger guy. Those are the best guys they have. And my brother I already know he said that they're not as good as they were last year with Calais Campbell gone, Swearinger gone. He'll talk more about that on Friday, guys. Keep your ear to the ground on that. Lord Finesse, you're Raider Nation. Good luck to you guys. We see you in December, guys. I can't wait to get you guys. Space Cowboy, you're going live. 2 birds and a third. That's really cool. So check that out, guys, for Space Cowboy on that feed. Zero God, who is Mr. ESPN? I'm not sure who he is. He's on the stream once in a while. He's probably on about every other day or so. You'll see him. He's on here. Thank you, Mr. ESPN. When you send that microphone, we appreciate it, guys. That's a great donation to our channel, so we appreciate any help. Mr. Wright, none of the ads are really good. I watched them for you guys, but they suck. I actually watched this one ad. It was like a movie, and I forgot what movie it was. I guess it needs to be a better ad. But it was like really had me sucked in. It was an ad for a movie. It was like a movie off of Amazon or Netflix or something, but it looked actually pretty good, and it actually might make me one of these weekends to actually sit back and watch that movie. It's just kind of funny, guys. Look, I'm not saying they were great ads, but hey, if you watch it, you help us, so we appreciate every single second you guys watch to the end of the ads. Thank you, guys. Will DeMarcus Lawrence at least add 2 sacks? I do think the Cardinals, one of their weaknesses, and I have not spoken to my brother about this, we'll speak about it on Friday, but I think one of their biggest weaknesses, Cowboys Abroad, is the Cardinals offensive line. Now they have no running game, really. Chris Johnson is their biggest guy right now. He seems to be the leader of the pack out of the whole group. So CJ is going to be taking over at the running back helm. And I know he played last year, and I know he's pretty good, but he's lost a lot what he used to have. And expect him to be a little bit. I think the Cowboys are going to definitely not have that altitude issue. And I think we'll be much more conditioned for this game to stop the run and to have the offensive line play better, to continue that running game and establish a running game, control the clock. And even though we might not be able to get the ball to Dez, we're going to get it to some other guys underneath, guys. The Cardinal linebackers, not the best. So they have problems stopping the tight ends. And who's leading the league in receptions right now in the NFL? Jason Witten, our tight end. Look for that. It's a key matchup. Sarah Green, hey, what's up? Yes, what's up? Fishing with Corey Daniels. Again, I like that name. Hello again. And Zero God Loading. I have bug eyes. Hate that ad. Oh, yeah, that other. I've seen all the same ones you guys have. What's up, Cowboys Legends? I'm cracking up over there. At the Giants every week. Maybe not this week, though. Tell me who you guys think you guys want to win this week, Giants or Eagles. We might do a special live stream on Sunday. Since there is no Cowboy game, we might just do a live stream, my fiance and myself, watching the Giants-Eagle game, guys. We might pull that out of our plans and just throw it on there and just, do a little fun live stream. But during the game, we'll talk to the Giant fans, talk to the Eagle fans. It should be fun, guys. Eagle fan 767, what's up? We'll probably be watching your game on a live stream right here on Sunday afternoon. So stick it. Eagle fans definitely want to join. Giant fans definitely want to join. I want to hear what you guys have to say during the game. So let me know. Dak throws one pick, I think he won't throw any picks. As long as he doesn't force it to Dez. Force it to Dez. If Dez is open, throw it in. But if don't force it to Dez against Patrick Peterson, we'll be good. I don't think he'll have any picks. That's my opinion. Yeah, everybody check out Eagle Fan's channel. He's a cool guy, even though he's an Eagle fan. Purple Gaming, what's up? Hey, what's up? Always good to have you on here, Purple Gaming. Thank you for the modding. And guys, we're going to need some mods for the game on Monday, so let me know. Put in your application starting right now. Comment. Let me know if you want to mod for the game. You're going to be here on Monday night. If you are and you're able to mod, let me know, because on Monday we'll make you a mod and you're going to help us. Because we had like 13,000 people view us on Sunday's game, and we couldn't stop all the cursing, all the bad words, and all the certain little erratic comments. We would love for a couple more of you guys to help us out. We'd appreciate it, guys. We're growing pretty fast, and any help is appreciated, guys. So let's see here. We got Ray415. What's up, man? I like your name. Lee Collins Smith Paya should contain CJ2K. Exactly. I completely have faith in them with both the linebackers, Lee and Jalen Smith, and then Malik Collins and Stephen Paya. I think we're going to be fine up front, guys, with Chris Johnson. Robert, it's which team has that to look for? I don't know, whatever. Go Eagles. Really, Rave? No way. Oh, you mean the Eagles? You want the Eagles to beat the Giants? Okay, just making sure. So it'd be the Eagles 2-1. If we win, we'll be 2-1 with them. Interesting. Jalen Smith is looking great, guys. I agree. Zero God loading. You got that on there, right? This is Mr. Wright. And some of my family news. My daughter named all my new animals. Really? That's really cool. One goat is named Beyonce. One sheep is named Becky with that good hair. That's a good one, Mr. Wright. I like that. That is cool. You should post. I wish you'd post some footage on about your family. That'd be kind of cool, man. It's always good to have Cowboy Nation come together, family style. Yeah, I know. We bury the Giants. If the Eagles win, Rave, and bury the Giants, they're 0-3, guys. And if we win and the Eagles win, they're 2-1, 2-1, and we have tiebreaker on the Giants. So we even have a better kind of inside track against the Giants if they keep losing. But again, we might need the Eagles to lose, guys. So this game is in Philly. We shall see. It'll be an interesting game for sure. I think it'll be close. I think the Eagles have the advantage. I do agree. The Eagles at home have the advantage. Rave, yeah, I got you there. Robert Utz, a real defense. I know. We're still waiting to get one in Big D, but it's coming soon. It's going to take some time, guys. I've been saying this. By week 8, look for our defense to improve. We get DeMontre Moore back this week, guys. He's back already. Of course, we let Jaron Elliott go, so we made room for DeMontre Moore. We'll have David Irvin back in 2 weeks. Or less than 2 weeks now. And then we're going to have Hitchens back in 2 to 3 weeks, guys. So we're going to get a full defense going to be back. And then in a couple weeks after that, Rico's back, guys. And that's an offense. I understand. But our defense is going to be much better by the time week 5 and 6 come around. Just mark my words on that, guys. Zero God, you want a mod? You got the job. Just be here on Monday night. Rave, Leonard needs to learn how to use Dez. I agree, but also Dez has an issue with routes at times. Dez has to learn to use his body a little better to box out the defender, especially physical defenders like he played last week with Aqib Talib. This week he's going to play against Patrick Peterson. Guys, he needs to learn how to still, I don't know, not use his hands so much and more use his body, I think. His agility, his athleticism, his size. I mean, Dez has, he does do that a lot of times, but again, he just needs to there's a little thing still missing from him. He needs to get a little better. And yes, I do agree. Leonard definitely needs to not only call better plays, but use Dez better. Yeah, definitely Space Cowboy. I will be looking for moderators on Monday night during the game. So if any of you guys are, the core of my Cowboys family here that are always on every night, you guys are on, and you guys are on that night, I would definitely be looking for some mods. We'll probably try to get on, 15, 20 minutes before the game starts. So, 8:15-ish, 8 to 8:15 will be on Monday night. If you guys are on with us, the first ones, first serve, man. You guys get to help us out with the modding. I appreciate all you guys that want to volunteer for that. John Lopez, what's up, man? You think we're gonna win this week against the Cardinals? I do think we're gonna win this week against the Cardinals, but I do think it's gonna be a lot tougher than maybe people might think. My brother, who is a huge Cardinals fan, is gonna be appearing here. He's in St. Louis, and we're in Central Florida, but he's gonna call in onto my cell phone. I'm gonna put him on speakerphone, and we're gonna have him here live on Friday, guys. He's a Cardinal know-it-all, Arizona Cardinal know-it-all. He knows exactly what he's going to do to beat them. He's going to know exactly what they need to do to beat us, or at least beat a team. And I'm going to share some of our feelings and your questions to him, and he can definitely answer them, guys. A lot of the Cardinal questions you're going to want to defer to. I'm going to defer to him, so keep in mind for that. Dez will have a 100-yard game against Arizona, yes or no? Cowboys abroad? No. Dez will not have a 100-yard game, in my opinion, against the Arizona Cardinals. I do not think so. And as for the reasons I already mentioned, he's going to have a tough physical corner covering him, but that's the only really top guy they have there in the coverage in their defensive backfield. So, yeah, they might take out Dez, but then we're going to open up Terrence Williams. We're going to have Beasley. We're going to have, guys, the biggest guy we're going to look at, and I'm not saying it because he leads the league in receptions. I'm saying it because the Cardinals have a weak inside coverage, kind of like a plan, and their linebackers are not good at covering tight ends. So if Witten gets open, Witten will get 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 catches this game, guys. Watch for that. That's a key to this game, is Witten versus the linebackers against the Cardinal linebackers, guys. And we'll talk more about that on Friday with my brother. Let's see here. Zero God loading. I'll be stopping them bad words. Like, yeah, thank you. You'll be the Zack Martin of my Cowboys family. Thank you, Zero God. Mr. Wright, I wish we stopped backing off. I know, Mr. Wright. I cannot explain that. Neither can Law Nation, and neither can anyone else I've talked to. What's up, Chris? Sorry you're late. It's all good, man. You're here. And if you miss a little bit of this, go back to the beginning. We have all the Cowboy news in the beginning. Not much today, but the good news is that we're going to have my brother, Cardinal fan extraordinaire, going to be dissecting the Cardinals for us, talking about what their strengths and weaknesses are on Friday night. So join us for that, guys. And we were going to do a long shot tonight. There is no chance to do it tonight, guys. In fact, I'm getting off in about 15 minutes at the most. So, keep on here, ask your questions. We're going to talk. We went through all the news, and long shot probably tomorrow, guys. It'll be later at night. Like around this time we'll be finishing up long shot. But I always do my live streams, guys, and update you guys on the news for the Cowboys every day. So even if it's only 20 or 30 minutes or 40 minutes like tonight, we'll go through all that stuff first, and then we'll have a long shot later in the evening tomorrow, hopefully. But then Friday is the big Cardinals-Cowboys breakdown show with my brother, Dr. G. And on Saturday, we'll probably do the video breakdown through Madden 18. On Sunday, we're going to do the Giants-Philly game live stream, guys. That's going to be interesting, so join us for that. And on Monday, the game that matters. The only one that really matters, guys, Cowboys and Cardinals. So Dez needs to get better. Yeah, can't be worse, as Robert keeps saying. Dano, what's up, brother? How you doing? Sarah Green, they should use. I agree. And again, look for that. Look for Switzer to be used a little bit more often as the season goes on. I don't know about this week against the Cardinals, but look for him to be used more and more as the season continues. Rave, I still think it's more creative offense corner can get the ball. I agree. Definitely, they could do things to open things up for Dez. It just seems like they want to have him isolated and take away their best cover guy. It seems the Cowboys' offense is kind of their plan is to do. And again, we're not having Zeke helping last week because they're trying to draw out the linebacker from his position. That's why we kept going with Zeke on pass plays and in the flats rather than blocking and helping chip, Von Miller on Lel Collins' side, because if he did that, then the linebacker stays in that lane, and we can't throw the ball to Williams, to Dez, or whoever's over there, Beasley, Witten, whoever. So when you have the running back stay in, the linebacker stays in that path, in that zone, in that lane, and then Dak could not even have a chance to throw it. Now when Zeke goes out, linebacker moves out, lane opens up. But in this case, against Denver Broncos, guys, Von Miller sacked the crap out of us. So if they're not blitzing, we have to. We have to hold down that defensive front. I don't care who it is. Dallas Cowboys for DC for life. What's up? Yep. Robert, Arizona needs to show up to win. Yeah, you'd hope, right? You hope that. You were really a Cowboy hater, Robert. It's all right, man. It's all right. We'll see what happens Monday night. We don't mind the trolls. We don't mind the Cowboy haters, guys. I really don't care. As long as you're family friendly and we're not cursing out here, you're all good on here. You're not going to get under my skin. Trust me. I've been through 40 years of this. I've been through 1 in 15. You can't do worse. You cannot put me down worse than that, man. Trust me. So Tobias, it's easy to talk, but yeah, exactly. He won't. I think he's a Broncos, but I don't know. I think he's just a Cowboy hater, Mr. Robert Utz. But I'm sure he'll let us know. And guys, make sure you guys do your survival league. There's only 9 of us left. That is the 16 that started. So I think it's time to wind down, guys. We're already having ready to have our league cut in half when it comes to the survival league and the My Cowboys Family Fantasy Football League, 20-team league, guys. It's definitely going well. We have a lot of good battles out there. My Cowboys Family, our team is 2-0, so we're one of the few 2-0 teams. I think there's like 6 of us out there. Remember, guys, 8 teams make the playoffs, and there's still like 12 weeks to go. So don't quit. How about them Cowboys? Don't quit, and don't give your players away because they're going to be vetoed every time. Let me see here, guys. Let's see here. Zero God. One receiver I would like to have is T.Y. Hilton. You know, it's funny you say that. And you asked my brother about that, guys, because my brother was just making a comment about how the Cardinals shut down T.Y. Hilton last week. And you can check the stats on that. I think he didn't have a catch until the fourth quarter. My brother made a mention to that to me. So they can definitely shut down a selected receiver if they choose to, the Cardinals. And Dez is going to be that guy. So keep an eye on that. I just don't want Dak forcing any throws in there. What's up, Junior Muth? What's up? Woo! What time? What time? What time is the game? Okay, so the Friday live stream with my brother, Dr. G, is going to be around 9 o'clock Eastern time. That's where I'm shooting for, guys. Anyway, it could be as early as 8. It could be as late as 10. But Eastern time zone, probably 9 o'clock. That's when he's going to be able to talk. So I'm going to try to plan it with doing some Cowboy news, and then I'm going to give him a call and put him on live. So check back in for that on Friday evening. And on, of course, our game. Look, the Giant game is at 1, so we'll be up, and if we do it, it might not be at the beginning of the game, but it'll definitely be during the game. If we do any live streaming, it'll be around 1 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday. And, of course, guys, the Cowboy game is at 8:30 on Monday night Eastern time. We'll be starting around 8:15 Eastern time on Monday night for the big Cowboys at Cardinals game. So let's see here. They need to move Dez around like they did in 2014. 100% agree. I don't know why they're not doing it, but we need to. I agree with you on that. I agree with Rave as well, making his comments there. I'm sorry about your team being a disappointment and garbage there, Rave. It happens. Hey, listen, I've had a lot of garbage teams in my fantasy football career. Shallow House is ripped Tobias. And Tobias, I thought you were ranked one of the highest rated teams. I think you're 0-2. It happens to the best of us, guys. Guys, right now if you're watching, hit the like button, guys. It helps our stream expand and get known and be seen when people search it in the browser. So we appreciate you guys. Hit like. It helps us. If you're new, hit subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so you can jump on these when we go live, which is daily. We go with Cowboy news. We say some NFL news, but mainly Cowboy stuff, guys, and then we talk with you guys. Like I said, long shot tomorrow night, plus, of course, our usual stream. Friday night, a big, important stream against with my brother, who's a huge, big Cardinals fan, Dr. G. He's going to join us on the live stream by phone, on speakerphone, and it's going to be an interesting discussion, guys. And then, of course, Saturday is going to be the Madden film breakdown, and then on Sunday we'll have the Giants-Eagles game, probably somewhat of a live stream for that one, and then Monday Night Football. I'm ready. Are you? Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. Bring on the Cardinals. Amy can fly. Rob is a Broncos fan. That's what I thought. Tobias, I'm coming for you, Shallow. It's gonna be a good. Hey, don't give up, Tobias. A long time to go, and 8 teams make the playoffs, guys. 8 out of 20, so you got a shot. DC Farrell, how many yards do you think Zeke will get? Now that's a good question. Now the Cardinals have a good run defense, guys, and that's scary. But if they do what the Giants did, and I mean, he can definitely put up 100 yards, but it's going to be tough. And the offensive line has something to prove. I think that's a good sign that they're going to bounce back this weekend, guys, on national television after the horrible performance they had against the Broncos. I know I say I'm not trying to put blame on the altitude or on preparation or the coaching, because those things definitely played a part. The main reason we got our asses handed to us was the Denver Broncos defense. Case closed, plain and simple. But the altitude definitely hurt our team as a whole. It hurt Sean Lee. It hurt Jason Witten. It hurt Jalen Smith. It hurt Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick. Our entire offensive line was hurt by that altitude, along with the fantastic defense the Broncos have. We don't have that problem this week, guys. We just have a tough Cardinal defense, but we don't have the altitude to deal with. So look for the offensive line to really bounce back and Zeke to have over 100 yards. I said it, over 100. But they will, again, I can't really say anything because I want to talk to my brother about this. He really knows a lot more about their defense and their rush defense. If we can run inside the tackles or we run outside the tackles, sweeps, pitches, I don't know. We'll see. He'll know. So you guys talk the fantasy stuff for sure, guys. We'll see how that goes. Sarah Green, what's up? Giants trolls crawled back from one of the rocks. Hey, listen, I'm not, again, Giants, definitely having a rough start. We all know how that feels sometimes when you get that 0-2 start or a 1-3 start, some crap like that. It really hurts. I'm not going to I'm not going to dance on the Giants' grave yet because, honestly, it's far from over, guys. We still got 14 more games from both these teams, and it's not going to be, the Giants being crappy the whole season. I really don't believe that. I don't believe that. But if their line is not fixed up anytime soon, and if they continue having problems protecting Eli and running the ball, you might see a 3 or 4 win team from the Giants this season, which will be unbelievably surprising, but possible, even with the great defense, even with the great Odell. That's a problem the Giants have, guys. Eagles, much improved defense. I'm more worried about their defense overall when it comes to their defense and offense. But the Eagles' issue is they have no running game. And I know you get some Eagle fans out there going to say, no, we do. We have LeGarrette Blount. We have Darren Sproles. Yeah, but you got one type of running back with LeGarrette Blount. Short yardage, goal line, first down, short yardage, inches, foot, whatever, a yard away. LeGarrette Blount's the guy. You have your third down scat back. You got, Sproles. He's punt returner. He's the third down back. But you don't have a second down back. You don't have a first down back. You don't have a true running back that you can use to control the game. Blount's not going to do that, and neither is Sproles. So that's where the Eagles lack on their side, and that's why they're a one-dimensional team on offense. And that's why they have problems, guys. And the defense, though, is definitely looking a lot better, and better than I thought, and scary. So keep an eye on them. They played the Chiefs pretty well. Let's see here, guys. I'm going to start wrapping this up in about 5 minutes, guys. We're going to about cut off, but definitely give us your last words here. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff on this channel. So anytime you guys watch an ad, anytime we have Mr. ESPN, he's going to send us another microphone. So we appreciate that. Anytime, any way you guys can help us out with through Patreon or through here, we appreciate it, guys. We're going to make this channel continue to get better, continue to grow, and continue to feed you like Zeke. Feed that news, that Cowboys news daily. As we've done, guys, we have over 100. I think we have 102 videos. This is the 102nd or 103rd video we put out there, guys. It's a hardworking channel, guys, and even Shango shouted us out with Mark Holmes the other day. We're rising, guys. We're doing good, and again, you are part of the family, guys. We are all part of the Cowboys family and all part of the Cowboys Nation, guys. I'm so happy to have you guys all on here. What's up, Rack City? How you doing? So let's see here. Yeah, I know I haven't heard about from Mr. Wright. I have not heard from a Giants fan in 2 weeks. That's very true. Dano, Dr. G, Cards fan and bro, Cowboys, awesome. Yes, sir. I verified that today during my daughter's little parade that she was at the high school. From her, she's like a safety patrol in 5th grade. So they were invited to go out and do a parade at the local high school where she's going to be going to in 4 years or 3 years or so. So 4 years. So, in the middle of this thing, I'm texting my brother and we're contacted because he's a doctor. He's got a busy schedule. Friday, we set it up, guys. He's going to be at a car show on Friday. So it might have you might hear some background noise. We'll do our best to get this thing going through, but he's going to definitely be around and talk to us about the Cardinals and what their strengths and weaknesses are and how we're going to match up against them on Monday night, guys. It's going to be fun. Easy win? Definitely no easy wins in the NFL. Zero God. If you talk about fantasy, maybe. That's a whole different cup of worm. That's a whole different thing, guys. What is up with Andy Dalton? I don't know. He's having a bad season, though. Maybe it's that haircut. I don't know. Zeke had 158 in the first half. Inches. You're funny, Robert. Yeah, you're funny. So, Rack City, what's up? Jordan Lewis. Yeah, I mean, listen, for getting thrown in there in the middle of that stuff, what happened last week with the corners, we had 2 corners, and he was one of the 2 corners we had left. I mean, what can you say? I mean, he did okay for he did all he could for what they had given him. But I will say they played him a lot in zone, guys. He's a much better physical man-to-man coverage kind of cornerback, and they played him off 10, 15 yards, as Mr. Wright said here, as Law Nation noted in his videos. So it just, I don't know why Marinelli or the defensive coaching staff decided to go that route. Maybe because they were afraid that Jordan Lewis didn't have enough help in the back behind him if they played him man or played him too close. But again, guys, there's a lot of 3rd down and 12s and 3rd and 7s, and we played at the marker, at the first down marker. What the hell's going on with that kind of coverage, guys? It makes no sense. Your last words, Zero God loading. He's going to be 2-1 is what he's saying, and that's what I think the Cowboys are going to be as well. Sarah Green, I have faith the Cowboys will redeem themselves against the Cardinals. So do I. And I think the offensive line, even though they should be nothing to worry about, I think the fact that all the talking heads on ESPN and NFL Network and all the people out there criticizing the Cowboys and their offensive line, there's a problem. There's no problem, guys. The altitude and the unbelievably fantastic Denver Broncos defense with their game plan was the reason why we got dominated by the Broncos, why the offensive line looks so bad. But I guarantee you guys, it will be a different story with more Cowboy fans this time in an open stadium where there's no issue with altitude. The sound is not gonna be as loud with Cardinal fans in there. They're just not as loud. You can tell my brother will definitely back that up. And as well, guys, it's a lot of Cowboy fans in the Cardinals game. So we have a lot of things on our side going into this game that are better than what we had last game. And on top of that, guys, we have something to prove. I mean, Dak, Zeke, the offensive line, the defense, everybody has something to prove, and we're going to be out there ready for this game. I truly think the Cowboys are going to be very ready for this game. I'm not saying we're going to be blowing them out. I'm just saying they're going to be ready for this game. When we talked to my brother on Friday, Dr. G, we're going to see if what we can look for to expose the Cardinals' defense and to expose their offense. And I think their offensive line is their weakness on offense, and on defense, the Cardinals' weakness, I think, is their linebacking core, covering tight ends, that kind of thing. That's where we're leading the league right now. We have the best receptions guy in the league, and he's a tight end, Jason Witten. So that's a key matchup right there where we have to win that. If they start stopping Witten or they stop knocking the balls down, we can't throw the ball to Witten, that could be a major issue for our Cowboys, along with stopping Zeke, guys. If they stop Zeke, we're in double trouble. So those are some keys, guys. Again, I think their offensive line is weak. That's where we get in there with DeMarcus Lawrence and DeMontre Moore, guys. We got them back. So when you see these two guys in the game, I think you're going to see, a lot more pressure than usual, even than we've already seen, which is looking good. We're going to see more pressure against a weak Cardinals offensive line and an improved Dallas Cowboys defensive front. On top of that, we get Orlando Scandrick back, guys. He's definitely playing 100%. I heard Awuzie is going to be playing too, so we got him back. All we have left is Nolan Carroll, who's probably the crappiest of all our cornerbacks, even though he's probably one of the more experienced ones. He's experienced in messing up. So, look, we hope him for the best. We hope he's out there because we need the other body out there. If he's going to play, I haven't heard anything about his concussion protocol, but if he plays, he'll start with Scandrick, definitely starting against the Cardinals, and we'll have Brown in there and Awuzie in there, and we even have Jordan Lewis in there if need be. So we should hopefully have everybody back this weekend, guys, at the cornerback position. And, we'll keep updating you on Nolan Carroll, but everybody else looks good to go. Let me finish this up, guys. Cut Carroll, start Scandrick, Brown, and Lewis. Rave, I'm down with that. I don't know about Lewis. I say start Scandrick, Brown, and Awuzie. And then you work Lewis in after a couple of weeks, and I think you can switch Awuzie out. He could play safety. He could play, dime, nickel. He could play a linebacker and dime. I mean, there's a lot of things that Awuzie could do when you open up his versatility. But we have to really establish Jordan Lewis. He had his thrown into the fire last week. He's going to be playing some more this week. Give him a couple more weeks, guys, and then I say start him at the nickel. So let's see here. Zero God for fantasy. You talk about fantasy, 2-1. Well, I'm talking about Cowboys as well. We'll be 2-1 this week. What do you guys think? Dan Bailey is money. My next jersey. I know. Hey, my fiance is dying for a Dan Bailey jersey. That's her favorite number 5. I don't know. I don't know about favorite numbers, guys. I'm a guy, but I will say that that's her lucky number. Whatever, she likes that number. And again, I can't fault. I mean, that's our highest scoring player right now on our team. Daniel Bailey. All hail. I'm telling you guys, our best players are our punters, Chris Jones, and our biggest scorer is Dan Bailey. So, Shallow Hal, key matchup. Dallas's O-line versus Cardinals D-line. I 100% agree. We're going to go into that much more in depth when we talk to my brother, Dr. G, on Friday evening, guys. So join us for that. I want these questions, Shallow Hal, coming back so I can regurgitate these things back to my brother, and he can respond to what he thinks. Now, he doesn't know much about the Cowboys, so I'll be breaking down the Cowboys with your guys' information too. But he'll be able to tell us, if we have this, then this is going to hurt the Cardinals. Or if we don't do this, this is going to help the Cardinals. So, we're going to put all the pieces together on Friday, guys, and we're going to see the complete picture of Monday night's game coming together Friday night. So join us for that, guys. Robert Ertz, who's a Cowboy hater. He's saying that Dak isn't the best quarterback in Texas. You're wrong about that one. Sorry. You're wrong. Sorry. Deshaun Watson is not better. And you know that. Dano, I hope everybody will be at work is giving me crap. Hey, listen, man, don't worry. It's a long season, man. Let them give you crap because they're going to be eating it later. Yes, that Carroll. Yes, get rid of him. I didn't know Awuzie was back. Yeah, Rave. I'm hearing that Awuzie is already he's already back at practice. He's working through his hamstring injury. What I'm hearing, he's going to be back. But again, guys, I really haven't heard much but one thing yesterday about Awuzie. I haven't heard anything about Nolan Carroll. So we still kind of got to see what's going to happen. I still want to wait to see tomorrow. I think the final injury report's out Friday or Thursday. I think it's Friday. So we'll know before we talk to my brother, we'll know all about who's going to be playing on defense for us, guys. We know Scandrick's in. We know Anthony Brown's in. We know Jordan Lewis is in. Hopefully Awuzie is in, and maybe Nolan Carroll. So we shall see, guys. Everybody else looks like they're healthy. Terrence Williams. There's been no real major injuries, I think, aside from what we already discussed. And we have DeMontre Moore back, guys. Big plus to our rush defense. So rushing the quarterback. A big deal. Rack City, Xavier Woods. I'm hearing him being being played a lot as a backup cornerback, guys. Kind of like our 5th corner if we don't have Nolan Carroll, or even our 6th emergency cornerback would be someone like Xavier Woods, who's physical, can play the slot, even though he's a safety. But you know, he's still a rookie, guys, and he hasn't really been out there and even game tested yet. So, you know, if we use him, we throw him in there, that'd be awesome. But he's got to perform. So we'll see. I have confidence in him, but he's like a Jordan Lewis. We got to kind of see him week 8, week 9. I think we'll be seeing a lot better stuff from him and from Xavier Woods and from Jordan Lewis after like week 6, 7, 8, that kind of thing. Jason Garrett just sitting with you, brother. He might learn something. I agree. I agree, Robert. That's one thing I will agree with you. I never was a big Jason Garrett fan. Never have been. Never will be. Unless he wins us a Super Bowl, then I'll be on the Jason Garrett bandwagon. But I don't see that. I don't know. I don't see him being the reason why the Cowboys win a Super Bowl if we do win one. I see it being the team, the core of the team. Yes, they're guided by Garrett, but they won because of the ability, because of the offensive line. You know, so not because of Jason Garrett's coaching. And that goes to last year. Even though he won Coach of the Year, I still look at him as just being a Coach of the Year because we had a rookie running back, a rookie quarterback, and those guys took us all the way. It wasn't really Garrett. Garrett was just the cheerleader. So he got cheerleader of the year, I guess you can say, in my opinion. Watson's way better. Next. Exactly. So, guys, yeah, our Dak is RG3. Yeah, all right. That's funny, man. All right, we'll see what happens. But, guys, listen. It's about that time. Now, I'm down here for about 45 minutes. I hope you all been enjoying this little back-and-forth discussion. I know I have. And as I said, guys, hit like. All right? First things first, hit like in this stream. Hit like in our other streams. We appreciate every single one of these that you guys give us because that throws our stuff all around the browse, searches and stuff, and people find us more so. Subscribe and join. If you're new, of course, subscribe. Hit subscribe button. Hit the notification for our live streams, guys, and all our videos that we upload. Like we have one earlier today, guys, a compilation of the Denver Broncos and Dallas Cowboys and our loss. You can see our reactions, our best of. It's about 7-8 minutes. Watch it, guys. It's a little lighthearted, I guess you can say, when you think back to that game and you know that we're done with it now. But at the time, there was some anger in there, guys. You hear me beep out a couple things. Check it out, guys. I put a little effort into it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So make sure you watch it, like it, and let me know how you guys think of what you think about it. I don't know how about them Cowboys really liked it, and a couple of you guys really liked it too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video that was posted earlier today of our compilation of the best of reactions from week 2. So, guys, let's see here. I'm looking here. Yeah, Robert. They both won Rookie of the Year. All right, guys. Listen, I appreciate every single one of you guys. All right. Join us back here tomorrow night, guys. There should be the usual live stream like this, 30 minutes to an hour with you guys. We'll try to sneak in a long shot tomorrow since we can't do it tonight. My daughter Lil J will be playing that. If she does it tomorrow, it will be in the evening again, guys, after this stream. Let's see. Friday night, matchup time, guys. We're going to talk to my brother, Dr. G. Huge Cardinals fan, knows the ins and outs, knows all 53 players on their team, and he knows what works and what doesn't work for the Cardinals. He knows what we need to do, or at least I'll be able to figure out what we need to do once he tells us the breakdown of the Cardinals, because he doesn't really know much about the Cowboys, but he will after Friday night. And he knows a lot about the Cardinals, guys, and we're going to know about the Cardinals on Friday night. So, a lot more. Trust me. So, definitely join us for that. And on Saturday, we'll have our Madden breakdown, like we always do, guys, of both teams of this upcoming matchup on Monday Night Football. Sunday, we'll probably have a little fun live stream with the Giant Eagle game. So, join us for that. There'll be a lot of commenting on that one, a lot of back and forth. And, of course, the big day, Monday night. 8 o'clock. Join us right here Eastern time for our game day live stream. Myself, my fiance, and Little G will be here too. So, guys, peace out. Thanks again for joining us, guys. Hit like, subscribe if you're new, and don't ever forget the most important 2 words on this channel, guys. Go Cowboys! Woo! Love it, guys. See y'all later. Good luck. Take care. See you tomorrow, and go Cowboys.